Happy belated birthday to you. Happy belated birthday to you. Happy belated birthday, dear Vienna. Yeah, that's right. Talking to you, Vienna. Happy belated birthday to you. And everyone else whose birthday I missed. I love you. I'm bad with birthdays. Um, and I never really cared too much about my own birthday. So I think that's why I'm bad with other people's. But I know a lot of you are like, no, it's my birthday. It's special. Yes, you were born on this day. And without that day, you wouldn't be here. And I love each and every one of you. So just know that. I also want to go through how to turn in stuff. I know we've been doing this for a long time, but some of you are still doing this thing where you'll turn it in, but there'll be nothing there. And that is, I don't understand it. And maybe you're like, no, I did it. It's just not there for some reason. And so maybe you did it on something separate, or you thought you did it. But here's how you will know. Because look, I'm gonna go to this writing assignment that Miss Mac posted, right? Okay, so here's this writing assignment. You click on the Mystery Science video link, you open it up, answer the questions in the doc while you watch the video. And you're like, wait, what doc? While you watch the video. Okay, when you're done, you click turn in. So this is a key part. While you watch a video, you got to answer the questions. Anytime you turn in stuff, it's because you did something on it. Otherwise, it's going to say mark is done. So that's one way you'll know. If it's something you have to do and turn in, it'll say mark is done if you haven't done anything. Okay, each of you got a copy of this. Let me show you what teachers see when we make the assignment. We see this, okay, we make it all here, we type it all up here, and then we change this to each student will get a copy. We change it so each of you has a copy of this doc. Every single person. Click turn in. So here's what you do. Remember to read the directions. If you don't follow directions, you can't give you full credit. Hint, you need to answer incomplete sentences. Don't forget to think about elaborating your sentences. Yeah, you guys are actually really good at elaborating your sentences. Sometimes you forget to actually do it. So do that. So here, I'm going to click on the assignment. Each of you gets one of these. What's cool about docs is you can literally come in here, click, and start typing. So what's something in nature that keeps track of years? Okay, I hit click over here, hit enter. Oh, there's a 2, so I'm going to backspace it. If I hit backspace one time, it goes back to numbering it correctly because it got out of order. And I'll show you, I'll do it again. So one thing in nature that keeps track of years is the rings on or inside of a tree stump. Okay, done. Pretty sure that's one of the correct answers in there. I didn't even watch the video, but I just know that that's a fact. Okay, that's a complete sentence. One thing in nature, and notice how I use part of the question in the sentence. One thing in nature that keeps track of years is the rings inside of a tree stump. Done. Okay, next one. Enter. Oh, it renumbered it. Ah, you stinker. That's okay. Hit backspace. Or my keyboard says delete. But yours should say backspace because you have the Chromebooks. How does a tree allow us to count how old it is? A tree allows us to count how old it is by blah 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 blah. Or a tree allows us to count how old it is because it has okay. Then once you're done, it saves it for you. You don't even have to click a save. It saves it for you. You can just exit out, okay? And then here, let me get rid of this because I don't know if this is going to mess up all of your guys' stuff here. So I'm going to put it back how it was. All right. So it'll save it for you. You literally up here, it'll say turn it in, and then you turn it in. That's how you turn in. You click the turn in button. If it says mark is done, you probably didn't do anything on that document. And the document will also be up here. I think it'll be down here and up here. So click on that document to change it. So each of you will have it. It'll be this little like rectangle that looks almost exactly like this. It'll be up here next to where it says turn in or mark is done. If it says mark is done, you probably didn't do anything on it. Okay, so that's your hint. Okay, that's returning work in. Now let's go to actually what we're doing today, which is reading. All right, reading. Okay, now you guys know how to turn stuff in. You should get some of you resubmitted, not one of you, but multiple people resubmitted over and over and over without actually doing any of the work on the doc. But now you know how. I taught you here. You're watching this. Make it happen. Okay. And if you need any help, you know who to ask. But now you know. Now you know. Yo. Okay, so reading Tuesday, mine's kind of gray, a little bit more grayish, not as dark because it's not open yet. I scheduled it for tomorrow at 9:50. So, but when it comes up, you'll see this. And I'm just going to edit the question, but I'm not really going to edit it. Reading Tuesday, 4/28, 2020. What did you get on your first try of the achieve article, and what do you think why do you think you received this score? After you're done with all these steps, that's your last step. Look, step 6, come back here to this question assignment, answer both of these questions in complete sentences. We just talked about complete sentences. You know how to do it. There's 2 here. What did you get on the first try of this article, and why do you think you received the score? Okay. Let's all, you guys actually are crushing it on Achieve right now, so don't stop. Don't stop the momentum. I'm proud of you guys on Achieve. Matter of fact, Miss Math class, you guys crushed it. Mr. Eden's class, we actually did pretty dang well too, right behind him. So we're coming for you, Max class. Freeman's class, you guys didn't do bad either. You were actually right behind us. So it's anybody's ball game right now, actually. So step 1, watch the video. This video right here, watch it attached. I'm going to try to do YouTube and the Google Screencastify format, but I'm going to try to do 2 formats. So there'll probably be 2 attachments to this assignment or this question / assignment. Step 2, read the article, Shaping a Government. Looks like this. Boom. Read the article, Shaping a Government, and write a 1-sentence summary of each paragraph by clicking the recycle button under the paragraph, and then click summarize to open the area and type. What that means is, okay, I'm going to go into the lesson here, view the lesson. All I mean by that is just read the whole thing. Don't even worry about the before reading poll. Don't even worry about the before reading poll. Just click on the article, straight to the article, read it. Founding fathers, okay, basically the people who founded this country got here, started working it out, started coming up with rules, because we can't have a lawless country. It would be crazy. It would be chaos. And I'm so glad we don't live in a country without laws, or a country who's still new, because there's countries all over the place actually right now who are going through civil wars, trying to start anew, start fresh, and it is hard and scary and dangerous. So the founding fathers wrote the documents that the United States government is based on, like basically our rules, what we want to be, how we want to be it. They did this during a period called the Enlightenment, and the ideas in the Enlightenment help create the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. Basically, are documents that govern our land, right? So you read about the Enlightenment. So here you just say, you would click on this button. What did we just read? Let's summarize it in 1 sentence. The founding fathers were the founding fathers created our laws using ideas, whatever, or thoughts from the, and you can capitalize the Enlightenment because it's a proper noun, Enlightenment. Okay, pretty much what that was saying. That whole paragraph summed up in, did I not spell that right? In L-I-G-H-T, like 10. Oh. Summarize that whole paragraph just like that. Okay, save it, click the save button, boom, go to the next paragraph. The Enlightenment. The Enlightenment began in Europe in the 1600s, 1700s. During this time, new ideas took hold. These included beliefs about people's rights. Many of these ideas were based in science and reason. This time was also called the Age of Reason. So, click save. Do that with every paragraph. Okay, that's how you're reading the first one there. Then come to the activity. Okay, don't stress about it. Don't let it take you too long. Okay, read the paragraph, write a summary, move on. Come to the activity, hit your print button, hit OK. Just read all the questions. Read all the questions. Boom, boom, boom. Read them all. Read them all. There should be only 8. Read all the questions. Okay, you're probably going to need a brain break in here. I said at the end of this assignment, you'll see, take a brain break every 15 minutes. Do that, okay? Do a chunk, go take a brain break. But we don't want you to do all this for reading today, okay? Might take you 30 minutes, 45 minutes. That's okay. So the ones that you don't know, oh my gosh, computer, you are so slow. Highlight the answers that you find. Boom, click a color. Okay. Okay, I read a question about Locke and his writings, John Locke, and so that's where he was big in the Enlightenment. That's where we got a lot of our ideas from. He took a lot of ideas there. People are born with tabula rasa, which means a blank slate, or a blank page. It means we're born kind of like fresh, and our experiences kind of make us who we are. And if you think about it, the things that have happened to you, and the things that you've done and seen and heard and smelled and tasted, and your experiences, the things that have happened up to now in your life, they basically shape you. They make you who you are as a person. So that's one of his beliefs, and that went into writing declarations. So you just find your answers to these questions. If it talks about the word revolt as a vocab word, go ahead, highlight that, revolt. Um, Highlight, just go through, do an extra read. Doesn't have to be a super in-depth read, but if you see an answer to your question, highlight it. Then click this last button, this very last button. Boom, watch this. Brings all my highlights up into one window. All my highlights are in one single window, and I can then complete the activity. Will it bring my highlights into one window if I click on here? Where are they? They're not there. Okay. Answer the question. If you need to refer to the article, you can bring the article back up to see, will it have my highlights in the article if I bring it back up? Okay, it won't have my highlights, but the article can come back up. But I think I can see my highlights if I just do this right here. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Where are you at? Ah, turd. Turds. It's okay. It's fine. Sorry, I said turds. Submit your answer the questions. You should have them all right because you just got done highlighting them. Don't worry if you don't have them all. It should bring it up for you. It's not working for me right now. And if it doesn't, that's okay. Still go through, highlight in the article. If it allows you to bring them up, I think it's talking about, yeah. So you can highlight in questions and bring up the questions. So, well, that's too bad. Won't let you carry over. Yeah, I think I knew that. I just forgot. Remove all the highlights. Okay. Do each one of these. Okay. Each question. Get the activity done. So you're reading, you're summarizing, reading, summarize using each one of these buttons. Just summarize in a sentence. Don't stress about it, man. Don't write a bunch of sentences. Write one sentence. What did that paragraph say in one sentence? Okay. If it's a long paragraph, that's even easier because you know a lot of the information. Don't just say, Locke said people learn differently. That's not summarizing. That's taking one part from this paragraph and then putting it as a summary. No, no, no. What is this whole paragraph talking about? Don't take one part of the paragraph. What is the whole paragraph talking about? It's talking about John Locke and what he believed. Okay. John Locke believed that people started as a blank slate and they're all different. Whatever. Okay. That would be a summary of the whole thing. Summarize the whole thing. Don't just take a little piece. And then you'll do the activity. You got to click the print button so you can read all the questions. Come back here, highlight the answers that you find, actually do the activity, and then, my friends, you are done. It'll give you your score. If you didn't get a good score on your first one, it'll give you a second try to get those answers right. Have 100% at least on that second try, if not that first try. Have 100%, all 8 questions correct. You got this. Once you finish and get your first try score, you can do both tries, but I want to know your first try score, and I want to know why you think you received that score. I want to know your first try score, and I want to know why you think you received that score. Most of you will be able to finish, but if you can't, don't stress, okay? No stress. I want you to grow your brain. I don't want you to stress it out, okay? So finish the assignment, then turn it in. That's for all assignments. All right, you guys got this.